again with another video. Before I even start this video, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Okay, guys, so I'm back with another review of Catfish. Okay, guys? Alright. This was a little bit different, guys. Okay? They didn't get an email. They didn't get a video message. The person showed up to the Catfish headquarters in California. Yes, guys, a young lady named Aaliyah came in person to the Catfish building. So she's concerned about her cousin Aaliyah. She's concerned that her cousin is being catfished by this guy named Jaquan. Pretty much Aaliyah has been talking to this person for a year, but never met, the usual bullcrap. So they did like a video chat with Aaliyah, and she said yes. She's been talking to this guy named Jaquan. I think she slid into his DMs on Instagram. He's a model, okay? And he lives in Baltimore. Aaliyah's in Vegas. And, a few times they've tried to meet, but, the usual. He has to work. His brother's in the hospital. Excuses upon excuses, as usual. So they're like, okay. They flew Aaliyah out to Cali. And, basically, Aaliyah's 20, and she's a virgin. And she said she's saving herself for Japan. Yes, guys, she's gonna save herself and have her first time with somebody she's never even met. Okay, who does that? So that's when I knew that this girl is clearly crazy. Okay, because, a normal person would like to wait to have their first time with someone that they really love, and you want it to be a special moment. But I'll get back to that. So Aaliyah's like she's a dancer, well, choreographer slash dancer, and she has been talking to Jaquan, I guess, every day, and they talk on the phone, they text, but she doesn't have no photos of the guy. All the photos she has is from his Instagram. Okay, now that's a red flag. Why would this person, who's a model, supposedly, why would he not be happy to send photos to you? If he's a model, he'll be happy to take pictures and to send to her. So that was just peculiar. Okay? They have never FaceTimed. He doesn't want to FaceTime. And Aaliyah says that she's in love with this person. How are you in love with somebody who won't even FaceTime with you? It don't even matter, guys. So, and like Cammy was like, are you sure you want to have your first time, with this person? He won't even send you pictures, he won't even FaceTime. But Aaliyah keeps saying she's in love with this guy named Jaquan. So she told Neve that she alerted Jaquan that she's meeting up with them. So like she let him know that she's talking to the people from Catfish. She said that she likes to be straight up and whatever. So she told him that she was meeting up with them. Okay. So Neve and Cammy do their research, and they type in the phone number. Nothing came up. Did an image search on the pictures. Nothing came up. So then they went to the Instagram, and there are pictures on there, but they're like, okay, well, let's see if he has Facebook. Just because he told Aaliyah he doesn't have Facebook, that does not mean anything. This person probably has a Facebook Okay, lo and behold, he does have a Facebook, jaquan whatever, and he's talking real reckless on there. Yes, guys, he's talking real reckless. He's a flirt boy, as Neve said. He was flirting with a young lady, talking like real, sexual. And then it was recent. It was recent. It was saying like November. I guess they filmed this in February. Like the most recent one was saying like December. And he's implying that he's single. So Aaliyah had said that they was only talking 3 months when he said I love you, and that they became like a couple. I guess like boyfriend girlfriend. Even though they have never met. The whole thing doesn't make any sense. But they're like officially boyfriend girlfriend. But he is making excuses to meet up. So they go on the Instagram. They go back on the Instagram, and somebody named Park Heights commented, and they're like, okay, well maybe this Park Heights person knows jaquan. So they messaged the person, and the person called Neve, and Neve was like, this is Neve from Catfish. Do you know a jaquan? The person hung up the phone. How rude! Neve is calling you about jaquan, this person, and you hang up the phone? No, no. These people, I don't understand. When Neve calls these people, they act like so rude, So, when Neve went back on the Instagram, when Neve went on Park Heights' Instagram, he was blocked. When he went on jaquan's Instagram, he was blocked. So they're like, well, maybe jaquan is Park Heights. Why would this person all of a sudden, block you? Block Neve. So then they go back to Aaliyah with the information, and she's there with her cousin Khalil. And they're showing her the messages as far back as, well, they're showing her the messages on Facebook from as phone, from as recent as November. And and she saw the she saw the messages where he was like flirting with that girl, and she's like, but why would he do this? She's like, when we talk on the phone, he doesn't talk like talk like this, act like this. So then the cousin said something is fishy. Okay, and so Aaliyah went and texted jaquan, and she's like, well, I'm here in California. Let's meet up today. Let's meet up. What's up? We've been talking a year. It's time to meet up. You have to come today. So, no, yeah. She didn't text jaquan. Sorry, she called jaquan. So he's like, well, I don't want to meet on these terms. I want to meet on my own terms, but if you really want to meet up, I guess I'll fly out, tomorrow. Okay. So Cammy is like, well, we don't even know if this person is actually gonna fly out, to Cali. So they had like message jaquan, and they're like, meet us at this park, and he said okay. So clearly he landed. He had texted Lily, and he said he landed in Cali. Okay. So they arranged to meet up at this park, and they're at this park for maybe like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I don't know, but they was there a while in that park, okay, guys? And this person never showed up. So Aaliyah's looking like a total fool, okay? This guy said he's gonna meet up with you, and he never showed up. So then like Neve called and jaquan's phone, and it went straight to voicemail. So they're like, this is bullcrap. Let's get out of here. So they went to like this, like, I guess like coffee shop, wherever they went. And, they're having a little snack and they're talking. And then Neve was like, you know what, just contact jaquan, send them a link to where we're at now, and say it's today or never. So they're waiting. Maybe half an hour goes by. And then all of a sudden this guy comes in and he's just like standing there. It was Jaquan, guys. Yes, he actually turned. He actually was who he said he was. Cute, Hispanic, guy. And they're like, oh my goodness, Jaquan, what is going on? So Aaliyah, she's scared. And she doesn't want to turn around. So then finally she turns around and, she's nervous because this is the first time that, they're meeting. So they're like, what is going on here? Why all of this mystery? What is going on with you and the Facebook page? And, and this, Paul Kite's person, he's like, Paul Kites is my brother. So it was his brother, Paul Kites, who hung up the phone on Neve and blocked them. And he's like, he wasn't sure if Aaliyah was going to be who she said she was. He's like, I'm very insecure in person. So he was like scared. That was like a big thing for him to fly from Baltimore to LA to meet her. He doesn't normally do that. It looks as if he's, I guess he does model, I assume. So maybe when he's modeling and taking pictures, maybe he's comfortable. But maybe outside of modeling, maybe he's insecure. I don't know, guys, but that's what he was saying. So they're like, okay, you're here. And they're like, well, according to the Facebook page, you were saying you're single. So if somebody asked you if you were single, what would you have said? And he's like, I said I wasn't single. Some bullcrap, he said. So then Neve and Cammy left to give them, some time to talk. And he's like, oh, I'm so nervous. And she's like, why are you nervous? It's me, baby. So then he's like, I really like you, and I want to, be with you. No. Well, before that, Cammy had spoken to Aaliyah, and she's like, well, if Cammy was like, well, I don't think he would have actually met up with you if it wasn't like for them, for the show Catfish. And then Aaliyah's like, well, yeah, he seems, it's like he's, awkward, he's shy, and she likes that about him. And she's like, I do want to be with him. I love him. She's still saying she loves this person. And then Neve was talking to the guy, Jaquan, and Jaquan was saying, yeah, I love her. I want to be with her. I'm just an insecure person, in real life. So then, as I said, Neve and Cammy leaving there talking, and he's telling, Jaquan is telling Aaliyah, he's like, I love you and I want to be with you, and we could move to LA, because the plan was that Aaliyah was saying that she would move to LA. Well, both of them have said that they would move to LA to live together and I guess pursue their dreams. Him doing model and her doing dance. So then he's like, well, we could we could try and make this work. So then Neve and Cammy come back, and they're like, and Jaquan is saying, I want to be with her. We're gonna, make this work. And then Aaliyah kissed Jaquan, and Cameron's like, oh, because it's turning out to be like a love story, because this is the first time they're meeting, and they actually want to be with each other, So Neve and Cammy left them in the coffee shop, and they're talking, and he's still nervous, but he says he loves her, he wants to be with her. So when they do the 1 month update, we see Aaliyah and Jaquan, and they're like, well, where are you? She's like, I'm in Baltimore. Aaliyah said the same day, that same day, she left and went back to Baltimore with Jaquan, and she's like basically living with Jaquan, okay? So they're an actual couple now, And I guess it ended like romantic. These two people, are in opposite parts of the country. He's in Baltimore, she's in Vegas. But because of the show, they ended up meeting, and now they're together. You know, so it did end up on a positive, on a happy note. You know, guys? And they're young. They're only what, 20? She's 20, he's 21. So I don't know. Maybe it'll will work. I don't know, guys. We don't know if these people are still together. I don't know. Cuz you know, when you're talking to somebody on the phone or whatever, then you actually meet up. Like it doesn't usually work, but I guess for them it worked. So I don't know. Hopefully they're still together. Who knows? Um, as Cammy said, they're young. So um, this episode was kind of crazy in a way because I still don't understand why Jaquan didn't tell Lily about his Facebook page. But then he's like, that Facebook page was just for him to I guess um that was just a Facebook page that he was like playing around on, and I guess he didn't want her to see that he's I guess he didn't want to see her talking. I guess he didn't want her to see him talking like reckless and like all this sexual dirty talk. So maybe that's why he didn't tell her about the Facebook. I don't know, guys. But it just, I don't know. The whole episode just, I don't know. I don't know if these two people knew each other before Catfish. It just seems kind of peculiar. You know, that all of a sudden now they are trying to like, well, they want to be together. They're a couple now. And I don't know. I don't. The whole thing doesn't make any sense. Okay, so you're telling me the same day she went back to this guy in Baltimore, do you really know this person? Seeing him in person and talking on the phone is two different things. You don't know if Jaquan is crazy or not. So that's why. Me, I don't know, guys. Maybe they met before the show. I don't know. It just seems kind of fishy, you know. Because I know if I met somebody in person and I know I want to be with him and he wants to be with me, but I'm still not gonna go to another state and move into his house. You know, I wouldn't do that. But hey, I guess they're young and it don't even matter. But that's it, guys. That's the episode of Catfish. Comment down below, guys. Don't forget to like this video. And this is Random Girl TV, guys. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.